Good morning. It's Good Friday!
Yay, Fish Friday!
Yeah, he said that we have to have fish today, didn't you?
It's tradition in quite a lot of cultures. I think it's tradition to have fish and chips today.
But I don't think it's tradition to have it the way that you want it, though, is it? I think you should just eat fish, but you won't just eat fish, will you?
No, it's got to be battered with chips and mushy peas and bread and butter and gravy, as it would be intended to have.
You can tell he's a northerner because us southerners, we're thinking probably all exactly what I've just thought. You don't have gravy with that. You have gravy with the roast dinner.
No, fish, chips, peas and gravy.
Right, enough talking
Northern
to you.
folk
Enough.
love gravy.
You're being offensive. I'll put my hand over your face. That's disgusting. So anyway, happy Good Friday. Whatever you're having, hot cross buns. That's more the tradition in my house for me because he's just on about a fish chip supper. So I don't know how Jesus said go to the fish and chip shop on Good Friday. Did Jesus say that in the Bible? Go to the fish and chip shop on Good Friday and get chips and battered fish and gravy.
And mushy peas.
I'm sure that is not a psalm. Is it a psalm? Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
A psalm, a chapter in the Bible to go and get a fish chip supper.
With bread and butter.
When Jesus fed with the whole 2 loaves and however many fishes thing, the 5,000 people, obviously they weren't social distancing at that time. Gatherings of more 2 than 1 can get broken up. But when he was doing that, I'm sure he didn't stand outside the fish and chip shop. I'm sure it was just fish.
True.
No answer. Right. So tonight you're just going to have a bit of bread and a bit of fish. That's it.
Definitely not.
Definitely.
I
Anyway,
fish.
Moving on from fish. Our video today is all about, on this Good Friday, we're focusing what we think is good. And one of the things that we've been particularly impressed with during this whole tea break has been the children.
How well they're coping.
Absolutely. And this Thursday, when we stand outside our house, well done everybody who did that yesterday, by the way, not only will we be clapping the essential key workers, we're also going to be clapping those awesome children that are coping as best they can in this madness that we're all living, aren't we, Scott?
Yeah.
Do a little example of what the clapping will look like on Thursday. No, that's not good enough, really. That's a round of applause. That's very good. And no shouting or cheering. Yeah, right. Anyway, you can tell he's a drummer, can't you? Yeah, there you go. So we just wanted to say all the little and young adults that we have in our life. Yeah, we think you're great. We honestly think you're great because we're finding this really hard to cope with. So we know that you all must be too.
Yeah.
Don't we?
Yeah. I don't know how they can't understand what's going on properly, but
I
are still
can't.
coping pretty well.
Yeah.
We've got more of the grips of it than they have, and they're coping with it brilliantly.
Yeah, we get a bit emotional about this, to be honest, because obviously we are separated from the little people in our lives, which we find a bit difficult because they are literally in our every single day. So, like the rest of you that are separated from people, it is really hard. And we do FaceTime, don't we? And the reaction that we get from, Chloe and Phoebe and Holly and Eloise and Lucy, it is lovely. But, obviously, it's not the same as having somebody face-to-face. Yesterday, you went off working, didn't you? And delivering some of our craft packs, which was quite nice. Because you did the whole contactless social distancing rules.
Mask on, gloves on.
Yeah, but you managed to see some faces actually in real life, not virtually, which was nice. And all the kids loved it.
5 metres away.
Yeah, didn't they?
Oh.
They love seeing you. They love getting their craft packs. And one of the reasons why we're trying to do these craft packs is one, to bring a bit of relief to parents. And we put little surprises and messages in for the kids and stuff just to try and keep you all going. But yesterday, we picked up some packages
ourselves
for us, which we really wasn't expecting, was we?
No, not at all.
Sadie, thank you very much for your cards. And Scott's. It was really lovely, beautiful words. Yeah,
I will cash that in. Don't you worry.
We're cashing them in.
Get ready.
Definitely. I'll get in.
Is it the 4 tops? Get ready, because here I come.
Oh, Lordy. You're pimping yourself out there, Scott.
Good song.
Anyway, let me move my arm because it's getting sore. So thank you very much for that. This is going to be really hard to do this without getting emotional.
Just for 5 minutes.
So, I have a lot of incredible children that come to my shop. Really, really, really incredible children. As most of you know already, Mollywood is an all-inclusive environment. So every single person is welcome there. It doesn't matter. They're people to me. They're not disabilities. They're not anything. They're people. They're people that I welcome, and I love having them around, and that was the whole reason why the bank account got emptied in the first place, was to set up an environment where everybody felt like they had a place, a happy place. So obviously these people to me aren't just customers, you know. It's not really a business. It doesn't make any money, so it's definitely not that. I put money to it. It's just a nice, happy place for people to come, and we get paid without money because we get to meet some of the most extraordinary people. One of those extraordinary children started coming to Mollywood, and she is a very, 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 very special little girl that has had more struggles in her very short little life than what all of us adults could have ever coped with. And you know what? She still smiles and she gets through it every single day.
Smile.
She has the most amazing mum. I've already spoken to them on FaceTime this morning, and I've asked them, is it okay to talk about them on today's video, because you couldn't be not inspired by this little girl. She just is the most remarkable person, irrespective of her age, the most remarkable person I've ever met in my entire life. Well, when Scott went to deliver their craft pack yesterday, they had left a little package for me. Holly, you're just amazing. Look at that. Just look at that she's made me. Isn't that just beautiful? It's just perfect. It's just absolutely perfect for me. It really is. I can't thank you enough. And all the little notes and stuff that you put for us. And you got some drumsticks out of it, didn't you, Scott?
Oh, yes. For my jar, if everyone remembers back to last week, I said I wanted to put drumsticks in my jar.
These are drumsticks that will fit in your jar, though.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
There is...
gonna eat some of them.
4 of them to fit in my jar. So
how many of those are for you? How many of those are for me?
4 for me, the rest for you? No. Normally it's 50-50, but Mandy will probably end up with 3 and I'll end up with 1.
That might well be true. Anyway, so one of the reasons why we wanted to mention Holly today is because Holly has submitted some artwork for an organisation called Hidden Disabilities. Now, probably some of you have seen the sunflower lanyards that Sainsbury's and other stores have been handing out. And that is to just promote awareness. You know, unfortunately, we do have the capability to be judgmental as humans when we don't always have all the facts. Now, having working with all children as well as children with disabilities, sometimes it's not very easy when other people present those judgments when you're trying to deal with situations. So these lanyards have been introduced to kind of give people a heads up that, do you know what? There could be something else. There could be a reason why this behaviour is happening, or we might have to make this situation different to adapt to the needs of that child. Well, the organisation that have introduced these lanyards, they have an art contest at the moment. If you go onto their website, hiddendisabilitiesstore.com, you can download an image of a sunflower, colour it in and email it back, and they will be judging the competition winners on Monday, I think it is. So you've still got time over the weekend to get that done. And I just think it doesn't matter whether you have a child with disabilities living, you know, in your home. It all children should be aware that it's good to be different, because we're all different. That's the one thing that makes us all the same. We're all different. So it doesn't have to just be for families with children with disabilities. It can be for all families with all children. So get on and get that done today. We'd like to show you as well this picture that is really very, very powerful.
Very powerful.
That Holly has done, and I'm going to be putting it up in Mollywood, Pride of Place in Mollywood. I don't know if you can see that there.
There.
Obviously, Holly struggles with different things, and that kind of that's a child's representation of their disability, of how the struggles that they have. I hate using the word disability, if I'm honest, because I think they're all very able. They have great abilities, which is what we concentrate on in Mollywood, what they can do, not what they can't. But that just gives you a bit of an insight, doesn't it, to those adults that are struggling. You know, these little people, you know, they're
truly incredible.
Yeah, so jump on that, do that today, and we're going to just keep trying, cheering you up with our videos and our messy makes, putting extra little surprises in your craft packs that come out just to keep you going, trying to video call you as much as we can, just our tiny, tiny little bit, just to keep these kids going, because do you know what? When this is all over, we are going to have the best tea party in Mollywood, and we've already been speaking about that, and we've been arranging it with some of the other business owners in the market. We're going to try and organise a public event, a little thank you tea party to all those people that have gone above and beyond everything they needed to do in this situation. I feel like I've just been talking there.
But talking about an amazing person, and
as they all are,
yeah.
all the children and the adults that come to Mollywood, they all have some type of struggles. And that is the thing that's the hardest thing for me, not having a front door to my shop, being able to just wave at people, making sure they're okay, or they come in and have a cup of tea and stuff like that. So today I just wanted to say you're all in my hearts. I think about you all every single day, and I just hope you're doing okay. Really hope you're just doing okay. So tomorrow we're messy making, aren't we, Scott?
We are.
That's at 11 o'clock. What are we making?
Bird houses, and we are also making something a little bit different for people that don't want to make bird houses or can't make bird houses.
That is right, because after we've had our little FaceTime this morning, some people don't have a garden, some people don't want to encourage birds into their garden for various reasons. So we've come up with a bit of an alternative, haven't we?
Yes.
Fairy houses. Are you excited about tomorrow?
Very excited. I love these little messy makes live sessions. When we get back to normal, I think I might take a couple of hours off on a Saturday. Oh, dun dun dun! And join in with the messy makes and do it myself. How good does that sound?
I think the children
should decide that.
I think the children will love that. Yeah. The children will love that.
Scott will love that.
No, well, that would be lovely, won't it, for us to do that together?
Yep.
You're not under the patio yet, though, are you?
No, I actually was out yesterday. I think I've got a bit of a tan. Look at that.
What's that got to do with you being under the patio?
I think I'm getting better.
What does that mean?
Like, not annoying you as much. No?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's definitely not it. No,
What?
no.
I'm kind.
Yes, she did. She did say that you were kind, didn't she? And what else did Holly say you was?
Caring.
And what else?
Beautiful. No, she didn't. Funny.
Funny. Oh, yeah, very funny.
And Great.
Oh, great. Brilliant.
You're great. Like Tony the Tiger.
Well, will you be able to be my assistant now then, please, and just give some type of visual enforcement, I was going to say then, visual representation of what they might need tomorrow for Messy Makes.
Tomorrow, you are going to require a...
What music is that?
Check it out.
Oh, you've already shown them my... Here's one I made earlier. Oh, you shouldn't do... That's it. That way round. That's it, yeah.
It's like it's on a conveyor belt. Hey,
Alright, okay.
Milk carton.
But what music is it?
Supermarket sweep. Check it out. Check it out. I think it is.
Okay, right, so we'll have our own music next time, I think. So you will need a milk carton. You can also make a simpler version of what we're going to attempt tomorrow with a can. I've already said in other videos, just make sure that there's no sharp edges, obviously, because we don't want anybody cutting their fingers. On your milk carton, you're going to have paints, aren't you? You're going to paint yours up.
Bob Ross. I'm going to get sponsored by Bob Ross, I reckon. Oh.
How old is Bob Ross?
I think he's about 60.
Oh, right, okay.
Maybe.
That's cool.
Don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, just wondered. Just a random bit of nugget of information, you know.
Anyone knows? Comment underneath.
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised people commented last time we spoke, to be honest. Anyway, back to what we're doing tomorrow. Twigs. Twigs are good. That's your cue. Where's the music?
Oh, we need some twigs. Check it out.
Right.
Rylan Clark Neal, you're fired.
And some scissors. Oh my God. Could you imagine if we ever got a job presenting the TV? It just wouldn't work, would it? People would be switching off, going back to reading a book. Anyway, so yeah,
We've got nothing on us.
That's what you need tomorrow. So we're going to make some bird feeder bird houses / fairy houses. Right, we're off now to get on with our day. I was expecting you to say something really interesting then, but no, you didn't, did you?
I thought you were going to... Oh, is that for tomorrow?
Is what for tomorrow?
You're not going to show them that bit? That bit's for tomorrow, yeah?
You've done it again. That's twice now that you showed them. Here's one I made earlier. Just get them.
He's got nothing on us.
Honestly, right, that's it. Have a good Friday. I hope you do. Literally, have a good Friday.
Good Friday.
Yeah, and we'll be back tomorrow at 10 to 11 so that you can get all your stuff ready and you can get your concentration head on ready to do Messy Mate, Scott.
Yes.
You ready for that?
I'm going to have brain food tonight, so I'll be ready.
Fish and chip shop food.
Yeah, fish is brain food, isn't it?
Anyway, we've done that. Right, say goodbye.
Goodbye! Enjoy your fish and chips!
Goodbye.